your shoulder, don't look away. Get your mind right for something you ain't ever seen. You better get on, ready or not. Stop the ball down, here it comes now. Better get moving.
That goes to Nelson Matilda. Wow.
Here it comes now. Get ready.
Touch one, and then, and the foul.
Earth is shaking.
Here's who will let it fly. The magic of Paige Beckers.
You better get moving. Ready or not. Stop the ball down. Here it comes now. Better get moving. Ready or not. Stop the ball down. Here it comes now.
Gotta the drive, high up the glass. He's on the run.
All right, fans, it's time to meet your 2021-22 UConn men's and women's basketball teams. In his 37th season, the women's basketball team is led by head coach Gina Orema. He is assisted by Chris Daly, Jamel Elliott, and Morgan Valley. Entering his 4th season, leading the men's basketball team, head coach Dan Hurley. He is assisted by Kimani Young, Tom Moore, and Luke Murray. There he is! Time to meet the players. A 6'5" freshman forward from Williamsville, New York, number 42, Amari DeBerry. A 6'1" freshman guard from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 1, Rasul Diggins. A 6'2" freshman guard from Milton, Massachusetts, number 33, Caroline Duchamp.
You know I needed you, I was you leaving, keeping it real every day, and I needed
A 6'3" freshman guard from Franklin, New Jersey, number 14, Corey Paul Jr. A 5'9" 5'11" freshman guard from Arlington, Virginia, number 35, Easy 5! A 6'5" freshman guard from Gaithersburg, Maryland, number 24, Jordan Hawkins! A 6'2" freshman guard from Middletown, Maryland, number 4, Sailor Poffenberger! A 6'10" freshman forward from Lome, Togo, number 35, Samson Johnson! A 5'11" sophomore guard from Hopkins, Minnesota, number 5, Paige Beckers! A 6'1" sophomore guard from Glastonbury, Connecticut, number 20, Andrew Hurley. A 6'3" sophomore forward from Kingston, Ontario, number 3, Aaliyah Edwards. A 6'6" sophomore guard from Amsterdam, New York, number 44, Andre Jackson! A 6'5" sophomore forward from Manchester, New Hampshire, number 32, Piaf Gabriel! A 6'9" sophomore forward from Bamako, Mali, number 21, Adama Sanogo! A 5'11" sophomore forward from Baltimore, Maryland, number 11, Merv McLean! A 6'9" redshirt sophomore forward from Brooklyn, New York, number 13, Richie Springs! A 5'10" sophomore guard from Zagreb, Croatia, number 10, Nika A 6'9" redshirt junior forward from Manchester, New Hampshire, number 11, Cook A 6'1" junior forward from Ossining, New York, number 44, Aubrey Griffin! A 6'3" junior guard from Columbus, New Jersey, number 0, Jalen Daphne. A 6'5" graduate student forward from Pest, Hungary, number 14, a 6'5" senior guard from Southington, Connecticut, number 41, Matt Garrett. A 6'5" senior forward from Winder, Georgia, number 20, Olivia Nelson-Odudo. A 6'6" senior guard from Allentown, Pennsylvania, number 4, Tyrese Martin. A 5'11" senior guard from Little Rock, Arkansas, number 13, Tristan Williams. A 6'9" graduate student forward from Miramar, Florida, number 12, Tyler Polley. A 6'9" graduate student forward from Gastonia, North Carolina, number 5, Isaiah Whaley. A 6-foot redshirt senior guard from Salem, Oregon, number 22, Hibina Westbrook. A 6'1" graduate student guard from Union, New Jersey, number 2, RJ Cole. Right now. Daniela and Rylan joined the UConn women and men's basketball teams through Team Impact, a national nonprofit that tackles the emotional trauma and social isolation experienced by children facing serious and chronic illnesses by matching them with a college athletic team. The therapeutic program complements the child's medical treatments, allowing kids to develop relationships and skills that help them complete the full circle of healing. Team Impact children experience a true sense of belonging, resulting in increased empowerment and resilience. Founded in 2011, Team Impact has matched more than 2,100 children with over 700 colleges and universities in 49 states. This has impacted more than 60,000 student athletes. At UConn, there are 8 active matches.
Huh? You can hear me? You can hear me? Hello? Yeah, here we go. What's going on, UConn? What's up?
Man, this is a great turnout, right?
Bob.
All right, so as seniors, they told us to come up here and speak to y'all, so we decided we're gonna do it a little bit different. Can I get my team to come up here and stand behind me, please?
Can I get my team as well, please?
All right, so for my team at the start of games, y'all know I like to talk to y'all, right? I say a little something, just, a little jokey jokes, little jokes. So I'm just gonna pretend like we're playing y'all, right? So I'm just gonna say, I just got a little joke. I got a little joke for y'all. Ready? All right. Roses are red, violets are blue. My program got 11 national championships, and what, y'all got 2?
It's cool, it's cool. Like, that was cool, that was cool. I got one for you, though. Roses are red, violets are blue. You're gonna bring it back. Here we go. Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let me have to remind y'all what Ari McDonald did to you.
Listen. That was real cute, but it wasn't really loud. Do I have to remind you? Y'all didn't make it past the first round.
Respect. I feel you though. It's cool. Everything for y'all was killing. It's cool, y'all got it. But look, just remember, everybody in here knows y'all was really supposed to lose to Baylor too. But we did it. It's cool. Cool.
So wait, hold on. No, you know I gotta end it. You know it gotta end on me. Okay. So we got some recruits in the stand. Shout out to the new pups. Everybody heard that my whole team coming through. That's really why Biden and his crew pulled up.
That was cool. It's all right though. All right. We wanted that stimmy anyway, so it's all right. We cool. But look. Get it.
We got a show to do.
Now we good, but appreciate everybody coming out here tonight. I'm not gonna do what I was gonna say, but it's cool. I appreciate everybody out here tonight. I hope that this is a preview of what it's gonna look like for both of our teams playing this year. We got something very special going on both sides of the program, and we can't wait. Appreciate your support.
Thank you, guys.
And the truth of the matter is, the man that's about to sit down next to me needs no introduction whatsoever. You just know him as the one and only Gino Auriemma.
What's up?
What's going on, Coach?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I got to say, you walked through that entrance pretty quick when you're trying to get up here. I mean,
I know.
You've been through a bunch of these before. How does it feel to finally have the fans back in the building?
Well, first of all, these are all students. So we got about 8,000 students in here tonight, which is, again, just indicative of the kind of school that we have and the love that they have for the basketball programs here. And a lot of the kids that are freshmen have never been in this building, you know? So this night really is all about them. You know, my players get to enjoy it here all the time, but for these kids, it's pretty special.
It's so nice. I got to know, did you help Evina with any of her lines
No.
when she got started?
No, that's the kind of stuff I use on them. I'm not used to it coming out of their mouth, you know. So I thought she won. I thought she won the joke contest.
I think she won that one big time as well.
Although RJ got us a couple good ones in there.
Of course. Now, as the fans are getting ready to see the girls your ladies for the first time, you know, they'll have a month before they play Fort Hays State. But what have you enjoyed about this summer now that things are sort of coming a little bit closer back to normal?
Well, we have more players than we've had in a long time, you know. So when you have a lot of players, things move slowly, you know. It takes a while for things to become second nature. So we practice, I think, 6 days, and we've done a lot of really good things. The young kids are catching up, but I've been really happy with the progress that we've made. But you really don't know anything until you actually get out there and play against somebody. But so far, what I see, we have a lot more people that can score this year than we did last year.
I'm curious for you, what have you learned the most, not just about yourself as a coach, but maybe the program? What have you learned the most in a season that was really unlike any other that you've probably ever seen before?
You know, last season, you really found out a lot about how resilient you have to be, how flexible you have to be. So many things were unknown, up in the air. For us to get to the Final Four and to do what we did, among all the things that happened, was a real testament to the character of those kids. And this year now, being back to normal somewhat, whatever that normal is, we'll have some excitement created for us as opposed to us having to come out here and create our own. That was probably the most difficult thing.
You've got a lot of talent, as you mentioned, one of your deepest rosters ever. What's something that'll surprise longtime supporters of this program about this group?
I think one of the big things that's going to happen is I think some of the younger kids are going to start to assert themselves, you know, but it won't happen right away. But there's a youthfulness to them that they bring. We have 9 freshmen and sophomores, so they're going to be playing like young kids, like little kids. They're not, you know, all veterans where they've been through it. For them, it's going to be real exciting, and it's going to be exciting for the fans because these guys aren't really interested in playing any defense, so they just want to score points. So we've always been known for playing great defense. These guys just want to score points, so it'll be a lot of fun. Hey, what's up?
Hello. What's going
You want to come
on?
here? Come on, get on the camera.
Let's talk. What's going on? How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
What's your name?
Daniela.
Daniela, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Have you been enjoying tonight? I know, unfortunately, our audience didn't get to see, but you were busting some moves in the stands.
Yeah.
You could tell.
You love to dance? You love to dance?
Yeah.
When did you start dancing?
When I was 2,
Oh, wow.
No way. What's your favorite dance?
gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
How does it feel to be here tonight among all the people and stuff like that?
Crazy.
Crazy. Why crazy?
Because there's so many people.
Yeah, it is. It is. Can you do a little move over here for the camera?
Oh,
Guys, do it.
absolutely. Check her out, ladies and gentlemen.
Do it again. Do another one. Do one more.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
We gotta go.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, absolutely. And here he is, Coach Hurley. Good to see you.
How you doing?
I'm not too bad, thanks. So, first things first, you're back in the Big East, and the fans are back in the stands. Feels a little bit closer to normal, huh?
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. It was February a couple of years ago, March. We were playing some fun games in this place, and now this is it's the most natural it's felt in a while, man. Just the whole day, just the fans, the buzz, seeing them lined up, hearing the fight song, and then walking in. It feels right.
You managed to bring back pretty much 11 of your kids back for this coming season. Did it take any convincing to bring them back, or were they just ready to go from the get-go?
Yeah, I think, obviously it was hard to recruit get Book Knight to come back, right? I mean, and we didn't try, but, the rest of the guys, it's like, where else would you want to play college basketball than UConn? It's a hard place to leave. It'd be a hard place to start your career and then end somewhere else because it's such a special place to play. So, they were a group that wasn't real thrilled with the way the season ended. We felt good about the year, but we didn't feel good about March, so we're back to get that right.
The summer, obviously, very different for everybody. What did you learn most about, I asked Coach Gino, let's ask you this as well. What did you learn the most about your guys throughout that entire summer?
Yeah, I mean, for us, I'd say the commitment level, the maturity of the group. We have a number of guys that, were here when we first arrived, and we were trying to build a hard-working culture and a winning first culture and a culture based around, player and personal development. And so it's a bunch of guys that bought in, and now they're here to see this thing through and see if we can put together a championship season.
You have a lot of depth on this roster. All of your guys have talked about just how much depth that you have. How much are you looking forward to unleashing that in the Big East, in this building full with fans as well?
Yeah, I mean, playing a normal season where it's a 5 or a 6 month grind, the depth will really help us this year. Last year with COVID, there were so many stops and starts, and it was such a shortened year. That depth wasn't as big a factor. But we're loaded with talent. We could easily play 10 guys that all have high quality. Got a chance to be one of the best defensive teams in the country, one of the best rebounding teams in the country. And, we just got to kind of get enough offense from the group collectively, and we can have a big year.
Now, Dan, I got to be honest, it is so cool sitting next to you because usually when people see you out on the floor, you're energetic, you're after your guys. How do you recharge from game to game?
Well, what's funny? My wife, Andrea, says that her friends, before they meet me, they think I'm pretty far out there. But if I go to dinner or meet them casually, they always say to her, wow, he's really normal. So, for me, it's like once game night, when you're between the lines, you're a ruthless killer as a competitor. But when the game is over, and when you step outside those lines, be a good person, be a kind person, have a sense of humor, be self-deprecating, don't take yourself too seriously.
I hear that. Look at the business we're in, for crying out loud. Yeah. How do you keep the guys competitive? Because I can imagine being in practice, playing the same guys all the time. How do you keep that competitive energy between them at that time?
We won't. When we get to our bigger games on the schedule, they're going to be won by one possession or two possessions. It's just, our sport is just so competitive. You take the top 100 college programs in the country, and 95 can beat number 2 on any given night. It's just so damn competitive. So our guys know they're going to be playing in games where the margin for error is going to be very slim, and that may be the difference between competing for a championship or having a disappointing year. Plus, I bring a ton of energy every day onto that court, so these guys know if they're not ready, it's going to be a problem because I'm always ready.
Last question, because I know you want to get to your guys. Who's going to surprise us most out of your guys tonight?
That's a good one. I think people are starting to catch on to Adama Sanogo, but, I think he's got a chance to be one of the best big guys in the country this year, not just like a really good player. So he could go from a guy who was coming on late at the end of his freshman year to like a guy that everybody knows in college basketball. I think he may be that good.
Fantastic. Coach Dan Hurley, the leader of the men's basketball program, congrats on getting back to close to a full house, and enjoy the rest of the night.
No, appreciate you, and can't wait to see all these Husky fans this year in the building.
Absolutely. Awesome. Fantastic. Coach, thank you very much. We got another guest coming to the table, it looks like. And it is indeed happening. The one and only RJ Cole joining us right here at the table. RJ, good to see you. How's everything been?
Everything good. How are you?
Doing good. I gotta be honest. What happened up there?
The microphone.
Evita came to get you. What
happened?
Like,
first, the microphone, we had like some technical difficulties.
I experienced that, so I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And then what I wanted to say might have stung a little bit too much. So I had to be cognizant of my surroundings.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Nevertheless, how good does it feel to be back in Gamble, close to full house? I mean, you got to tell me what you're thinking right now.
It's amazing. This is everything we dreamed of right here, man. Happy to see everybody back, and I'm just ready for the season. I can't wait to see this packed house every night.
You have had a heck of a summer. Not only did the lion's share of your guys came back, you had one of the best recruiting classes in the nation come join you as well. What's the summer been like, just getting prepared to hit the floor and really preparing to build off of last season?
It's really been a day in and day out grind. We get in every day, compete every day with each other and hold each other accountable. These are the things that make a good team, and I think we have a very special team.
You are the old head pretty much on this team. How have you been bringing the freshmen and even the newbies along to how you guys do things here on campus?
Just making sure that everything that we have set in place, I'm either just reiterating it or just making sure that guys just know what's going on out there. Just constantly talking to them. If they seem like they're in trouble or something like that, they need something, I'm always going to talk to them constantly, just so they know that is there somebody there for them, they have an ear.
I want to talk about your whole student experience, not just on the floor, but off the floor as well. What have you enjoyed the most about being here at UConn?
I just love the fan love. This is cool. Everything, being able to interact with the students every day on a daily basis, seeing them in class, you see them outside, you say what's up. I really like that. I appreciate that.
There's a lot to love about this game. There's a lot to hate about this game. I'll put you on the spot over here. What's the one time in practice where you looked up and you said, Coach, are you for real? I know you've had a couple of those.
Man, it's been a lot of those, but I'll probably say some of the times when we hit it's called a Syracuse drill. And that's dang, Coach, we really got to do that right now. Right now, put the basketballs away. Nah, I don't like that, but I respect it.
I feel that. Who is the best shooter on the team?
Man, if I'm being honest, I think it's me. That's just my bias. I think it's me.
I feel that.
But we got me, Jordan, and Tyler. I think are our best three-point shooters.
All right, cool. Who is your favorite partner to throw an alley-oop to?
Definitely Samson Johnson. You can throw it anywhere. He's going to get it. He's definitely going to get it.
You got a lot of all the young guys. Who you been giving the hardest time?
Rasul Diggins, of course. That's my guy. But it's a point guard battle. We got to get after it. I always get after him. He always get after me. So it's vice versa.
That is fair. As you look around, you see back in the Big East, but now you're going to have this crowd behind you. How much were you think when UConn made the change? How much were you thinking about? Oh wow, it kind of feels a little bit like this was the UConn that you grew up with, because you're from the tri-state area as well. So your history with UConn has
absolutely. I've been a UConn fan since I was 10 years old. So I watch the games every day, and like just being able to get back into where we're at, where UConn belongs, and that meant a lot, and that just made me feel like I was really a part of something special.
As you get ready, because it looks like we are finally going to get some sort of action, who is your pick for having the highest point total here tonight?
Man, I'm going to give it to Adama, because we like to give him the ball a lot. So I know he's going to win it tonight, too, so I'm going to give it to Adama. Maybe sleeper, though, is Jordan Hawkins. I think he was working on his game in the locker room, doing an invisible ball dribbling, so I think he's trying to get after us today.
Got you. All right, one more before I let you go. Your favorite, not even play, your favorite moment on the basketball floor. It could be D'ing somebody up. It could be taking a three in somebody's face. What brings you the most joy on the basketball court?
Seeing my teammates succeed. Anything my teammates do, I'm going to make sure I celebrate it. And they do something that might not be characteristic, I'm going to let them know about it. So definitely just celebrating my teammates' wins.
Perfect. R.J. Cole, graduate student and ready to take UConn by storm in his final year on campus. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back and get ready for it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. I don't know whether I'm at a point where even the crowd knows. I'm not gonna fan out, but ladies and gentlemen, Paige Becker's the most popular sophomore in the country joining us right now. I'll play it back, but it's good to meet you, good to see you. How does it feel to finally be back out here with the fans?
It's awesome. I mean, last year we didn't really get to experience this at all. I mean, away or home. So just to have fans, I'm really excited to be here.
When you take a look just at what you did in your freshman year last year, but also the way that your team took things on, how did that fuel you for the summer ahead?
I think we came up short last year. I mean, we did a lot of great things. We were really young, and we proved a lot of doubters wrong, but I think the whole team just wants to win a national championship, so that's been fueling us all summer.
Coach has said before that's like, oh, she never does anything wrong, you know, there's not a shot that she doesn't like that she won't take. But how do you feel about being back on the floor and just your role amongst your team?
I'm just really excited to play again, get back out on the court with these ladies. We have a lot to prove. We have a lot we have to do, and I just love playing basketball, and when I'm playing with these guys, I mean, it's a whole lot of fun.
When you touched them, I'm curious, when was the first moment playing basketball, period, that kind of sparked it like, I belong here, this is what I can do?
It was like in second grade when I was playing up a few grades in like rec ball, and I just loved it. Like I don't know, it made me so happy, it was so fun, and I just loved it. I fell in love with it.
How have you kept your love for the game? Because there are other people who have said, oh, I played the game for a while, but I don't really love it as much anymore. What keeps you going day in, day out?
I don't know, it's just a passion. I think God blessed me with just the love for basketball that I have, and I don't think it's ever going to wear off even when I retire. I don't ever want to retire, but obviously my body's going to shut down at some point, but I'm hoping to coach or just stay in the game somehow.
The relationship between you and AZ Fudd, it's been chronicled because y'all played national ball together. But now that she's here with you, how have y'all been able to sort of get used to things on campus and having her be acquainted with the team and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, she's my best friend, so it's awesome to have her go to college with me. She's a bucket. I mean, she scores at all three levels. She's one of the best scorers that I've ever seen. College, NBA, WNBA, so, I mean, just to have a person like that on the team, I mean, it's lovely to play with.
For those who've been following the program for a while, and are obviously anticipating what y'all are going to do this year, what's the one thing that is going to really shock fans that maybe they weren't prepared?
I think the energy. I mean, we had a whole lot of energy last year and we didn't even have fans. So now that we're going to have fans and we're going to be able to play with the crowd a little bit, I think they're just going to see a whole lot of energy from us.
And Coach was even saying that just being able to bring out that energy day in, day out last season was a challenge, but how much better is it going to feel just to look around and even when you hit the road and people go, oh, UConn, here we go again, like that, even that's got to be a different feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I love playing on the road because everybody's rooting for us to fail. Everybody wants us to lose. So I think we all play better when we have a chip on our shoulder and when we're trying to prove people wrong. So, I mean, that's going to be obviously really fun, but then, I mean, the home crowd, that'll be so much better.
Last question. Your favorite thing to do on the basketball court and why?
I love the pass. I love the pass. Fancy passes, any pass. Just get my teammates involved, make sure everybody eats.
Paige Beckers, one of the best to ever do it so far. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You as well. Now the men's basketball program getting warmed up as we are still trying to figure out what's going on with this hoop on the other side of the arena, but nevertheless, Gamble Pavilion is still anticipating and ready for some action, because there's a lot of high flying going on for the backboard, right, racket tagger to the rim. Here comes the freshman through the legs. Excuse me. Needless to say, a lot of excitement here at Gamble Pavilion. We're still waiting on the first potential action here at Gamble Pavilion, but nevertheless, the men's basketball program looking to build off of their first season, the Big East finishing in third place, but bowing out to Maryland in the first round of the NCAA tournament. But they do return 11 players with an opportunity to take things to the next level. And we're gonna get Tyler Polley to join us as well. Tyler Polley, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah,
First
no
off,
problem.
Where's my hoodie?
Where's your hoodie?
What happened?
You got to help the equipment manager, man. I don't got one for you, bro. I got one for you.
No, it's all good. But how has your summer been? How have things been just as you get ready to take the floor for really the first time in the Big East for the full house?
Things been going great, man. I feel healthy. I feel ready. I think the team feels ready. I'm just ready to get things popping, man. I'm excited.
You came in and had a whale of a season. Tell me about what was really one of the toughest seasons that I think anyone's really had to deal with in terms of COVID and everything. What kept you going throughout that year?
I think for me, it was accepting my role. I was a starter most of my career here, but I was coming off the bench last year, and I just accepted my role. And accepted my role, and after that, you know, I just performed.
As you get ready to once again take the floor and Gamble in front of all these fans, what are you going to look the most forward to when it comes to this season?
There are certain things can you do.
Man.
With
just,
one working
just the atmosphere. I just miss the
right
fans so
now,
much, man. I just miss
might be in order.
the excitement, you know,
Gentlemen,
coming, you know, the jam-packed Gamble.
But
just miss that atmosphere. And the Big East gonna be crazy too, so I'm excited.
I got a couple more questions for you before we let you go, before we sign off for the night. What's your favorite thing to do on the basketball court? It could be a
basketball court.
Oh no, on the
basketball court.
Yeah.
I think you already know. Shooting three. Let things go from deep.
Are you ready to
That's my
see
favorite thing
some
to do.
UConn Huskies?
It makes sense. Let the team in that category. And one final question: what will surprise most people about the squad this season?
I just think that we're just so deep. We got so many players that can play. We got like 2 different starting lineups. Like, I think what's going to surprise people is just our depth, how good we are, 1 through 15, and I think that's the main thing.
Tyler Polley, the reigning Big East Sixth Man of the Year. Thank you so much for taking some time out and go be with your team.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us here on the CW20. I'm Unqua Sonye. You can go to UConnHuskies.com for the rest of the action. Until next time, I'm Unqua Sonye. Good night from Gamble Pavilion.